Hey everybody, welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between, if you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. So welcome to Tuesday morning coffee with Kim. And it is an absolutely beautiful day out, not a cloud in the sky. The river's as calm as can be. It's a perfect day for being outside, doing what you got to do. However, I am inside today because I have to create a pattern for the first crochet along for tonight. And here's why I have to, and here's why it's last minute. I was going through this book, okay, and I found a beautiful poncho in there. And I got to thinking, well, even if I do a crochet along, isn't that kind of like copyright? So I've decided I'm going to make a light summery poncho in my own pattern. So that's what I'm doing today. So never mind the plants I have to plant, never mind the deck and the cushions, I have to create a poncho. So I am this far along so far, and I think it's going to be beautiful. The yarn I'm using is a little too thick for a summer poncho, but spring, fall, it would work perfect. So I will call it the Fortunate something. Fortunate Spring Happiness. I don't know. I'll think of the name by the time we have the live tonight. But so that's what I'm doing is I'm creating the pattern, creating the poncho, and then getting ready for the crochet along tonight. I hope a lot of you will join me because it's going to be fun. I also have to clear off my work area so I can set up my tutorial area so I can show you guys. So it's going to be a fun day. Yesterday was a fun day. I spent several hours with my daughter and my grandson. And he's just so cute. I can't take it. And he's to the point now where he follows you and he responds and you can tell it's not just a gas bubble. You can tell he's actually smiling at you. And he loves music and singing. So I was singing. I don't know if any of you remember the Elephant Show, I think was the name of it. It was on Nickelodeon. It had Lois. Maybe it wasn't. Anyway, it had some humans and then it had the elephant and they would sing songs and this and that. So one of the songs that was my daughter's favorite was Skinnamarink Dinky Dink, Skinnamarink Doo, I love you. So I was singing that with the baby, and his name is Jude. So wherever the word you came in, I would put Jude. So that's probably going to be our song. So I will sing that to him. I've already got it all planned to teach him the song and teach him the movements. So that was one of my daughter's favorite songs. And I can remember the first day I went back to work because first I went back to work when she was about 3 months old. I cried the whole day, quit my job, and decided to try to stay home. So she was about 2 when I went back full time. Thank goodness for my mom and all of her help for those 2 years. But anyway, so I dropped her off at the daycare, and there was this huge bay window. Okay, bay window, because it was flat. So she and I had never really been apart, so we didn't really, my mom would watch her, but we'd never been apart. And she stood in that front window. I don't know if I can get through this story without crying because to this day it rips my heart out. So she stood in that little window. I can still see her little dress, and she, as I backed the car out, I could see her standing there, and she goes, "That was it. That was it." I bawled my eyes out all the way to work. I made it through that day, and that was a tough one, but boy, that song really resonates. So I think I'm going to change that to "I Love Jude," and that'll be our song. I will sing it with him. But he giggled every time I did it. And then I sang the "Itsy Bitsy Spider" with him, and I did his little hands. I said, "Itsy Bitsy Spider." And then I said, "Down came the rain." And he's giggling because I'm jiggling him. So it was a great day. I brought her over fajitas. We had a nice lunch. We took a walk with the dog and the baby. Um, she wanted me to go with her because she wants to learn how to do that on her own. Now, their dog is very big and he's very spoiled. So, wherever that dog wants to go, they normally just let him go. Well, on a leash, but they let him pull them wherever. So, he's trying to pull to his favorite spots during the walk. And so, it was a learning curve for both her and the dog. And so I took the stroller in my two hands and I looped the dog's leash like right here. So I still had control. It wasn't just on my arm. I still had control. And I was pushing. And anytime the dog tried to pull away, I just did this and corrected him. The first couple of times he didn't like it. He looked at me like, "Who are you?" But by the end of the walk, my daughter had switched over to trying it. She had her, the thing on there, and she was just on the side of the road that the dog normally wanted to go to. And it's a neighborhood, so it wasn't like it was a busy road. Absolutely not one car passed us the whole time. But so she was happy. By the end of our walk, she was confident that she could take the baby and the dog for a walk together. So that's nice. At least I taught her something. Oh, you know what I didn't do is I didn't take a picture of the card I made her before I gave it to her. So I made a card, I think I showed you the other day, with butterflies on it. And I was like, my daughter's just not a butterfly person. So I went into my Cricut, and you can import images. So I imported, I typed in mother daughter heart, or mother child heart. That's what I did. Mother child heart. And it had an adorable picture, an outline, like an outline of a mom with the ponytail holding up the baby inside a heart, and it legit looked like her. So I printed that out in like an aqua color, and then I printed out the words daughter, mother, and then I wrote just how she and Jude are going to forge their own story. They're going to, you can read as many books as you want, but motherhood is a learning experience for both of them. So I said, just like there's no handbook for being a mom, there's no handbook for being a son. So they're both going to learn together and grow together. So I put all that in there. She liked it. And then I gave her that frame, and it says my first year. And it's got newborn 1 month, 2 months, and that's as far as we got because he's only 2 months old. But I put the pictures in for her. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love it." She goes, "You're going to print the pictures for me each month, right?" I said, "Yes, I will update the frame for you every month." And I left my gift sitting on their counter, but she made me a planter with the baby's feet prints all around it. She said she left the messed up ones because they just add character. So there's like 3 perfect ones and 2 smushed ones because the baby was done. He's like, "I'm not doing this anymore." So I can't wait. I'll show you. And then I have a Christmas cactus that my daughter gave me, I want to say in '07, Christmas '07. And it was this big. And now it's massive. and I'm going to take a sprig off of that and I'm going to plant it in that planter from them. So I think that'll be really nice. See how big I can get that one to grow. So that was our celebration for Mother's Day. It was really nice. We just hung out for the whole day, and then she got to actually just sit still and relax while I played with the baby. And yeah, it was a really nice day. So we've decided that every Monday we're going to hang out together until she goes back to work, which is way too soon. It's about a month. Um, we'll see how that goes too. I have to meet the babysitter because I'm first on the list right after the baby's dad. So it goes mommy, daddy, me. In case of emergency, ICE. Did you know that that's a thing? In your phone, emergency personnel are trained to look for ICE, in front of your name in case of emergency. So I did not know that. And when I first started dating Mr. Fortunate, he couldn't find his phone or something, and he's like, call me. So I called him, and I saw the phone, and it popped up ICE, and I was like, is it because because I was standoffish at first. I'm like, is it because I'm ice cold, or because? And then he explained to me, no, ICE means in case of emergency. Now I know. Learn something new every day, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's beautiful. So this morning I took my phone and I used my Merlin bird app, and I just put it out there, and wait till you see how many birds I got. My sound recordings. Here we go. I left it out for an hour. So today is the 14th, right? Yeah, it is. So it listed all of the birds. Now there's all the normal ones that we're used to, this and that. Northern cardinal, a chipping sparrow, a tufted titmouse, American robin, a warbling vireo, Canada goose, Carolina wren. Hold on, it's still loading. Yuma, couple more seconds. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 already. Let's see, how long was it? Yeah, I think no, 7 already. It's loading. I don't know why it's taking so long. So anyway, while that's loading, I'll tell you, I put another app on my iPad, and it's just a voice recorder. Obviously, it doesn't identify the birds, but it's a voice recorder, and all I did was turn it on and put it out there. The first 15 seconds, obviously, I'm setting it up. That's first thing in the morning. The sun is just coming up. I love it. So sometimes when I'm in here, I will play nature sounds. And, it's on like Amazon Music or whatever. I can just make my own recordings and play them in here for myself. And what was that Neil Diamond song? No need to say please to a man for a happy tune. So I can make my own music. And I do have wind chimes out there, so I can have them, on a breezy day, I can have them blowing as well. All right, so you ready? Here's all the birds. Song sparrow, American robin, American goldfinch, the eastern wood pewee, the Canada goose, the warbling vireo, Carolina wren, chipping sparrow, black-capped chickadee, red-winged blackbird, northern cardinal, tufted titmouse, red-bellied woodpecker, great crested flycatcher, house sparrow, European starling, common yellowthroat, yellow warbler, brown-headed cowbird, the hooded merganser, that's a type of duck, a wood thrush, house finch, the Baltimore oriole, a barn swallow, a northern mockingbird, a cedar waxwing, and I knew it. I knew I heard the cedar waxwing, but it's about a month early. But anyway, common grackle, blue jay, catbird, red-eyed vireo, a northern flicker, a downy woodpecker, the American crow, a wood duck, which are very pretty, eastern bluebird, the belted kingfisher, greater yellowlegs, eastern phoebe, dark-eyed junco, rose-breasted grosbeak, the blackpoll warbler, blah, 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 mourning dove, the least flycatcher, and a white-crowned sparrow. Those are all just on my deck, listening to the surrounding. First of all, this app, if you don't have it and you like the outdoors at all, you gotta get it. It's free. You can donate to them if you want, and they have different bird packages and stuff. The bird pack I have is the Northeast for the United States. I absolutely love it. Now, you can identify the birds by sound, or you can identify them by, if you see one, you can punch it in. You can punch it in and tell it what size it is and this and that, and it'll tell you. And then once you identify the bird, you can add it to your life list. My life list says 91 birds, but my actual life list, which means I've got some work to do, is, let's just see here. My life list, my computer. I think I need a better computer. I don't want to spend the money, but I think I need a better computer. I mean, this one was fine until I really started doing a lot on the computer. Let me see. File. Open. Bird list. Come on. Where is it? Anyway, I can't find it because that is how my computer works. Yeah, I don't see it. If I lost it, I will be very sad. I will be very sad. Anyway, I won't have you sit here and watch me fight with my computer. I can actually, I'll just search through the whole computer, right? Let's see if I can find it. But yeah, I have about, maybe it is 91. Maybe, I don't. Now it's personal. Now I need to know. Search. All right. Search all of it. Search this PC for bird. Let's see. Let's just see if I can find it. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm very serious about my birds. So what I also am doing is I'm creating a PowerPoint, like a little book, to share with Jude of pictures that I have actually taken of every one of my life birds. So if I see it and I've taken a picture of it, I add it to this book because I want it to be all of my pictures, my own pictures that I took, you know. Let me see here. Life list, life bird list. So I can tell you how many I've got. Let's see. I have, go all the way down to the end because I have no duplicates. And let's just see. I'm about, okay. 91 is the grouse. That's only R though. I know I have more than that. Yeah, so let's see. I'm past 100. I want to say I have 102 or 103. White crowned is 102. So I think that might be my last one. So my life list is actually 102. So I need to add some more to that list. That'll take a little bit because I can't just punch in a bird and say that's my, I have to actually identify it, say, yes, that's my bird, and have it do that. So, but, oh, wait, no. 107. 106 is the yellow-bellied sapsucker. And then I have seen a yellow-rumped warbler, but I haven't taken a picture. So my life list is 107. Well, that's just very exciting. So there I have that. Sorry. You know how you get on a tangent. But I'm as passionate about birds as I am about crochet, so you see how that goes. All right, you guys. I have a ton of stuff to do. I've got to get this ready. Please, please, please don't forget. Join me live tonight, 7 p.m. First crochet along. This will be done by then, and then we will make our own. It's going to be that similar color, but it's not the shawl we're making. I will have it, or the poncho we're making. I will have it ready by the time we go live. I annoy myself when I point. I don't know why I do that, but I still do it. All right, you guys, remember, be happy, be kind, and always be creative. I'll see you tonight. Have a great one. Bye.